one of the things we've been seeing lately is flooding in many of our local rivers and streams. Take a look at the latest flood warnings. You can see them extending from the Peace River all the way south down into Charlotte Harbor. Also looking at Horse Creek there, and then Myakka, seeing that river flooding there as well. So something we've been tracking there due to that heavy rain is those rivers and streams starting to build on up. Speaking of the Myakka River now in that minor to moderate flooding range here, not expected to crest until later on Tuesday, Wednesday. And once that gets above 8.4, 8.5, they're gonna have to shut down the Myakka River State Park there because the river water levels are getting a little too high. Peace River also near Arcadia, expected to go to that moderate flooding range right near a 70 that we are watching that cresting sometime later this week on Wednesday as well at 15 feet. Moderate flooding getting closer and closer to that major flooding range. Could impact some local roads and businesses in and around that area. Also watching Horse Creek at 72, also expected to crest later this week, but really not going anywhere because of all that recent rainfall. And we have this video here of recent rainfall just today. Take a look at this pictures that our own Elise Chingari here took. You can see that all that heavy rain we've been seeing the last couple of days really saturating the ground here, and it's not taking much, Elise, to get those streets to get going.
I know. When I was going through there today, I was like, oh, I should take some video of this. I mean, it wasn't severe flooding like what you've been talking about, but I mean, it was definitely a flooded area going through there. All the cars were going like 5 miles per hour trying to get through there on both sides of Hancock Bridge.
Especially after those 2+ inches of rain that we had last night. It's been very wet the last couple of days. We got some more rain in the forecast the next 2-3 days, and then much drier weather out ahead of us. Take a look at that forecast, though. Tonight, dry tonight as we continue to clear out those skies. 75 degrees for us through the overnight hours. Now tomorrow, I'm expecting temperatures to be into the upper 80s, low 90s out there. Mainly expecting sunshine through much of the day, though you get in the afternoon, we will be tracking some showers and storms. Let's break that down for you here as you get about to 1 o'clock. There they are, starting to form up right up along I-75. Very isolated, scattered in nature, and then we'll slowly work their way inland, but really not getting going, though I can't rule out a few stray showers. Dropping some localized amounts of heavy rainfall for you tomorrow, so just kind of keep that in mind. Not a washout, nothing like we saw last night when it was raining cats and dogs out there. In terms of the marine forecast for tomorrow, seas right around 1 foot or less. Light shot those inland waterways, and watching the chance for some of those afternoon showers and storms for you. Right around 50% coverage expected on Monday. Now rain chances will build back in on Tuesday. Wednesday is also looking at 50% coverage, but take a look at this. Thursday, 20%, 10% on Friday. A lot drier air is expected to work its way down here in Florida, and a little bit break, I should say, from our typical rainy pattern. We're still in summer for a few more days. Thursday is actually the first day of fall. Targeting the tropics again, continuing to watch Hurricane Fiona out there. The latest advisory giving us 85-mile-an-hour winds. We're going to get another update here in about 30 minutes on the latest statistics of Hurricane Fiona. But again, still looking at a strengthening to a Category 2 storm, and then Category 3 major hurricane just north of Turks and Caicos, and continuing to work its way north up towards Bermuda as a Category 3 storm as it races off towards Nova Scotia down the road here. But models are very consistent on this, staying majority of that the center of the storm north of the islands, and then just to the north of Bermuda. Those 10 models that we take a look at things in general. Now, the other spot I am watching out there, just this tropical wave, 10% chance over the next 2 days and 5 days. Really not expecting any significant development out of this. So take a look at the 7-day forecast for you as we are looking at, again, storms a little bit more likely on Tuesday, Wednesday. Storms start to back off. Very dry as we ring in fall Thursday, Friday, but starting to ring those rain chances back as we get into Saturday and Sunday. We'll back with more news and weather headlines coming up.